Call a number and hop into a cab. I'm really drunk and I am going to act really freaking mad. Spent all day triggered, crying and mad. Now I'm off to the bar where I sit alone, oh so sad. Wig on my head and veneers on my teeth. I look cute, maybe a rich man I will meet. Put my troubles up and trying hard not to seethe. Once I'm empty-handed when I leave, so I hope in the ride. I got nothing to hide, I tell the man drive. I want him inside, go live and entertain. Everyone thinks I am insane, got mush for a membrane. These taxi drivers are my bane, bane, bane. On the way home and all I can think about are deli meats. I'm so worked up my peanut boil burst all over the seat. I can't wait to go home and finally have a seat. There's something I must tell to all the people I meet. I'm 6 foot, Greg is my son and I'm not good with the ladies. Back in when age 7'6" I was fat, so my parents bought me a Mercedes. The Fresh Prince of Lower Manhattan, and I hate babies. Make sure I get home okay since all my paid pigs are shady. I hope in the ride, I got nothing to hide. I tell the man drive, I want him inside, go live and entertain. Everyone thinks I am insane, got mush for a membrane. These taxi drivers are my bane. Wave your hands in the air, I choke on my own hair. Bald as a burn victim, I am not the problem, I am the symptom. Ooh.
Telling me how they're gonna whip my butt, jumping up and down and acting like a nut. How do they survive abortion? I'll never know, but still every day I tune into the show. Everyone gather and sit your fat ass down. It's time to react to some low cow.
Yo, what's going on, NEGZNN Show? Welcome to Negz Live. I am Negz, I am live. You are watching me live at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the beautiful, flooded state of Indiana. Yes, we are under a state of emergency. My city has been completely devastated in parts. People have been evacuated, and there's no deaths, fortunately. And where I'm at, there is a huge landmass separating us from the river, but the flooding is about a quarter mile down the road at the end of my block. So we're getting 4 more inches of rain later tonight, so the situation could change rapidly. I've got a bug out bag. I got my truck ready to go. The truck, it sits high. It's a Ford F-150, buddy. Tell you what, man, that dang old truck, man, if I can get the hell out of town. Of course, my phone's going to start going off. I'm going to get all triggered and start yelling. How about that? Oh, it's a credit management place. I'll pay that debt off when I have the money. Anyway, so I'm going to be on here for a couple hours. Gating Ground's going live at 5, I believe. And Carrie, I want to thank you for sending people over. And she is going to do another stream later. I only have 2 hours in me today. It's all I got. I was up all night monitoring the situation. It is pretty nerve-wracking. I don't like water. I mean, I take a shower. I take a shower and all that. But like, I got to say that. But I've nearly drowned a couple times and don't particularly care for water. So a little anxious last night. Was up till, I don't know, 4:30. Slept till 7:30. Let the dog out. Took a shower and then was wide awake. And yep. And here we are now. So I got a couple videos I want to get into. I was wanting to get into the Greg and Pistachio stream from last night. But I don't know if, I think I want to allot myself a lot more time for that. So I do have a few videos here I want to get into. We have Hussy going on about Charlene again, of course, and him lying to Charlene about Gigi. And we got a video of Save Robbie touching on Fallon. And a couple videos on Fallon. Fallon wanted attention. She's going to get it. Let's go over here and greet my... Oh, and before we go on, we do have a goal of 10 Super Chats, 5 and up. And this is how it works. If we meet the goal, every person who contributes will be entered into a T-shirt giveaway. If you go to my channel and click on Store, there are 4 listings. There are 3 T-shirts that are eligible for this giveaway, because there is a sweatshirt and that's like about 45 bucks. So you can pick any t-shirt, and if you contributed a super chat, I will and if you win, but we'll do on my next stream, we'll do a random, I'll put all your names into a list and we'll do a random whatchamacallit, and it'll select the wiener, and I will have the shirt mailed out to you that day. It'll arrive in about 7 to 10 business days. So back to the business at hand with giveaways and having a good time. Right. So let's go over here and greet the chat. We got Nobody's Ghost, Isabella, Debbie, Puppy, Smell of Rain, Schrodinger's Cat Flap, Renee, Tazzy. We got Mel. We got Just Visiting His Place Recliner Goddess, Maddie and 2FU, The Daily Shaver, Boobies, Damn It Amber, and more coming in. We got a poll below. Is Fallon a tragedy pimp? 31 votes, 94% say yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Stop it. Stop it!
So, yeah. It never gets old. Yeah, so drinking water is good for your health. Well, you know what? We got plenty of water. This is what's happening is we have the Whitewater River running through here. That's why we're called the Whitewater Valley. And one of our bridges connects two parts of the city across the river, and the river is up right now it crests at 20 feet, and it is up. It's spilling onto the bridge. It's pushing against the bridge. The bridge has cracks in it. It can't get out of town that way. There's only one route out of town. Houses are underwater. People are trapped across that side of town. You have to go all the way to the next city, and it's because there's two bridges. One connects the east side to the Phil. That's what we call it, and then there's another one called Veterans Memorial, and it also goes over the river. And both bridges are closed. Our shopping center, one of our shopping centers, got completely flooded. As we were at Taco Bell last night at 9:30, and I was like, "Damn, look at that parking lot." And we were like, yeah. And then like 2 hours later, my cousin's a meteorologist, so he goes out and documents this stuff, and to keep people updated, so if they need to evacuate. And after 2 hours, he went back in the water. It was at least 30 feet away from Taco Bell, and by the 2 hours, it was in Taco Bell's parking lot. Sewers are completely inundated. Power went out across the city, and the pumps for the sewer, or whatever it is, that may not be the right word, were not functioning. So it's just, there's nowhere for the water to go. And we're getting 4 more inches of rain tonight, so it's a good thing I'm doing this now. So I could be, in the open. I could be like out there with a flashlight. I did have a schedule for 1. I bumped it up to 3, and I appreciate. I wanted to give Carrie some space to do hers, because we're not a bunch of greedy pigs around here. We like to work around each other. At least I do, and I know Carrie does. And I appreciate her working with me today. She's gonna be live again later, so if you helped her meet her goal, she will be streaming that extra hour tonight. Thank you, Little Red Dress. I appreciate it. That gets you in the giveaway, and even though you are in Canada, you are available for the giveaway. So is Beth. Yes. Let's see here. Do I have a? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. All right. Thank you so much for 2 out of 10. And if you just getting in here, we got a raid from Carrie, Bored Housewife Life. Thank you, darling. I was just thanking you for working with me. I bumped it up from 1 to 3 so I could watch your stream, and I never know when anybody's gonna be done, and nobody knows when I'm gonna be done. Today, I can tell you, I'm gonna be done by 5 o'clock, because I'm whooped, son. I have had 3 cups of coffee, and I'm on my 2nd Red Bull. I am beat, tired. And Carrie, I'm about to have you show me how to raid. I don't know how to do that, because I would like to raid Gigi's stream if I can. All right, we got Renee entered into the giveaway. Thank you so very much. Appreciate it. If we meet our goal, we got, 10 super chats over $5. You are entered to win one of the 3 t-shirts listed on my store. One is a Negz 316. One of them is an Ed Gein shirt, and the other one is a crippling depression shirt with a unicorn and rainbow on it. You're going to love that one. That's a good one. I have that one. It was real popular. It sold out at the attic almost every time I got some in. So Welcome, welcome. We're going to be going over a couple of videos today. We got Loudmouth Hussy attacking Charlene from Shadow Hair for the second time. Attacking Charlene for the second time. We got Lying About Gigi to Scare Charlene opening rant. I think we may have saw this yesterday in his bullshit stream, but we're going to watch it again. I got a video here of Save Robbie telling us all about Fallon, a.k.a. Scarlett, Cassadine, and Flo. And then we have one from Evan Flo. Both of these videos are from Evan Flo. Fallon is an evil witch. One of many examples. So, yeah, Negz316 says, I just roasted your ass. So let's see what we got coming in. All right, we got Laura. Yeah, Raven. There's my Secretary of War, Bethimus. Nobody Ghost. How you doing? Got Carrie. Hello. Frankie's Flower, Messy. Rainbow. Yeah. The whole clique here. The whole group. The whole kit and caboodle. We got a poll below. Is Fallon a tragedy pimp? If you don't know what a tragedy pimp is, it's a term I came up with for the Krama community. Based on Life Perplexed, if anybody knows who that is. She was always taking deceased children, murdered children, whatever children, and putting them on candles and selling them under the pretense that the money would go to the families, but I don't think they ever did. So I called her a tragedy pimp. She takes tragedies and uses it for money, blah, blah, blah. You get it, right? Thank you, Rainbow. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hello, nobody. How you doing? Just visiting. What's up, little red dress? What's up, SARS? What's up, Strawberry Dome? Well, Fallon is disgusting. I could say that with my full chest. Thank you, Bitchalani. You are entered into the giveaway if we meet our goal. If we meet our goal, we gotta get those 10, as half of it goes to pay for the T-shirt and shipping, and the other half goes into my crippling coleslaw addiction. So. Yes, Sir Alan of Pennytree. Hello, Sir Alan. How y'all doing today? That went from British to Aussie real quick. Real quick. Yes. You wish Hussy would call and try to yell at you? That would be so fun. I have listened to this fool go on and on about what everybody else is doing, but won't take accountability for anything else. Everything else is everybody's fault. He's the victim. Broke Mercedes-Benz. How you doing? Thank you, SARS, for the gifts. Appreciate you so very, very much. So very, very much. Be sure you like the stream. We got 94 people here. Let's get at least 60 thumbs up. Welcome, Shan. Welcome, Shao of Thirst. Shao and I are in a battle for supremacy over the flying spaghetti monster. Yes, I got storms. You got crippling heat. And we also have the stench of sewage in the air and extreme humidity and fog. Thank you, Tam Tam. I appreciate you. You are, if we make our goal, 5 more super chats, you are entered into the giveaway. Yes, here you get some bang for your buck. I don't need you. I'm not going to sell you emails for super chats. I will give you a t-shirt. That's what I'll do. Well, I mean, you'll be entered into it. I wish I could give every single person. Maybe one day we'll do a goal thing where it's $50 and if we beat the goal, I give you a t-shirt for free. I don't know. I got to earn your trust first, right? Right. Boobies. Everybody loves boobies. If you don't love boobies, you're probably like men, and that's okay. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. According to Hussy, I am in the closet. Okay, whatever. And he has said the whole bunch of stuff on that stream with Pistachio, but it's like 2 hours long. I don't know. Let me see how long his appearance is, because it's something I really wanted to look at, but I haven't got to view the transcript because it didn't upload. So I don't know how long his appearance is, but it will take a while to get through. You know how I have 25 minutes to who is it that came on panel with them? Does anybody know who this other guy is? Let me show you. Maybe you could tell me. Okay. Who's that guy right here? Who's this? Anybody know who that is? I'm very curious. It's been 34 today, which is crazy for the UK. What is that, like 80 degrees? We don't use Celsius. We use Fahrenheit. How you doing, little red dress? Thank you for sending 1 Negz gift membership to... Who got it? Who got it? That's right. Nobody Ghost got it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Craig. His name is Craig. Okay. That's Craig. He likes to... Oh. Okay. Wow. Do you think they rate each other's bodies? That's what I want to know. The feels like tip is 109. You know, I say if it feels like 109, it is 109. So let's do this. We'll go through the videos I got. We'll get through as much of this as possible. Because really, I don't know how much I could tolerate of... As Carrie is reviewing this, she was watching Peanut imitate a race car. So, Greg has friends? Oh my God. They're not accomplices in fraud? That's amazing. So, let's go ahead and pull up this part 2 of Hussy going ham on Charlene, because you know he can't resist it. He's got to be the victim of everything. He's got to be the victim of everything, man. If he's not the victim, then he's the symptom, right? So, let me just make sure it's me. Always have to search keywords, blah, 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 blah. Turn around and say, I'm Christian. Dude, you're such a lying sack of shit. Anyway. Well, he looks a little rough. He looks like he needs some sleep, you know. But maybe he's having a tough time. That an ex-supporter is doxxed on the farms, raising awareness to, I'm guessing, get them harassed. Oh, yeah, he totally brought that up and pointed everybody to where he could find that dox to intimidate them, in my opinion. He's a bully. He likes to bully women, though, because, you know, that's what cowards do. Cowards go online and bully women, and that's why he's hanging out with Greg. That's why he's hanging out with Greg. That's right, honey. Hanging out with Greggy Poo so he could bully the women too. Who knows what they're doing, you know? I mean, maybe that's why he sent Old Tragedy and $5, because he and Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha are over there doing the most. What's up, Bad Wolf? How you doing? How you doing? TK? Charlene is not doxxed. There's a single photo and nothing else. Well, of course he's going to be like, go look at her, because he's all about looks, even though he looks like a basset hound with an extra chromosome. Let's go. Let's see what he has to say.
Shadow hair, clip it.
Okay. So, I got some tea.
Tourette's? Oh, Tourette's. I mean, tea.
Guess who gave whom, if that's grammatically correct, a wrench. Guess who gave whom a wrench today?
You could have just said, guess who got a wrench from Carrie? Because we know who you're talking about. You know.
Dun 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 dun.
Well, you know, he goes to the recreational center to play bingo and watch reruns of Jeopardy, where everybody could say, I got all the answers right, because I've been watching it since '84.
Dun, 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 dun. Could anyone guess?
No.
You each get one guess.
Really? I bet the first person gets it right. What do you think? What do you think?
Yes. Trisha got that right. You got, okay, half of it you guys got right already. Thank you, Trisha. Come on. Who did Carrie give a wrench to?
Well, I'm one of them. What's with this booger on your wall? What's with this booger on your wall? Oh, I don't know. You know the drill, mods. Screenshot, send me.
Come on, it's obvious. Come on, I got bright people, high IQs.
Yeah. I mean, he probably gets the hot flashes when it's 63 degrees. So, yeah, he probably thinks that's high.
No. Bingo. No. Look at Janine's comment.
Why are you orange? Are you having kidney failure?
You
Exactly, Carrie.
cannot make this shit up.
Okay.
Now, Janine, was that just a guess, or did you see it with your own eyes?
Now, I know what you said you did with cucumbers. Are you doing it with carrots, too? Is that why you're orange?
Charlene got the one from exactly, Donovan.
What is that? Why
Did
do you
anyone
care?
see, witness this, or did you just guess? I have screenshots.
Oh, no, not screenshots. Are you going? Is it going to take you 5 hours to upload them?
That's okay. Guess? Yeah. And then...
Bill Cosby.
Darlene, congratulations. We love you. You got a ranch.
Double O. You know, I was thinking the way he's acting reminds me of how everybody got in August of 2023. You know, when everybody got out of their mind. Everybody was out of their minds. Everybody was. And how he's acting is like that. The hypocrisy, the you know, what about so and so? I know I did shitty shit. Only I wasn't threatening to sue people.
Sometimes the chat moves quickly and may miss someone, but I'm assuming
Right,
I
Fraggy?
assure you that MissHussy loves you, and remember to love yourself. That's correct. Thank you,
Yeah.
Storm.
Screenshot received. We're good.
So then,
Or I don't know if it's
you know,
received,
the
but I
chat
know
was
somebody
like,
got
"Oh,
it.
Charlene, we love you. Oh, congratulations on your wrench," and everybody was just celebrating. Did y'all?
Yeah, I can't. You know what? I miss the days of when people used to give me money to try to get me to read their message. I'll gladly take your money, but I'm not going to read your filthy vitriol. I mean, come on.
We love you. Oh, congratulations on your wrench, and everybody was just celebrating.
She's not done yet, D. She's going
Did
live again
y'all
after
hit
Gigi.
your head when y'all fell? Are y'all gonna sit there and pretend y'all haven't been dogging her for the past 4 months?
You mean like how you've been ignoring everybody that you've platformed for dogging you? Every person you watch, every person you try to make friends with. It doesn't matter. As long as they dislike the people you don't like, it doesn't matter. And these people have allegedly reported your attorney to the bar, to the ethics committee. They have videos dragging you. I mean, I don't know what your deal is, dude. If you weren't threatening people all the time, I would swear you were a troll and I would buy this character thing, but I don't for a second. I think that you are 100% overly sensitive, a butthurt grown man, a raging malignant narcissist. As I hear you on all these panels trying to convince yourself that everything's going just fine. It's going your way. You're doing better. I've never had a community like this. Like, who was it? Somebody in your chat today, because I saw the screenshot, said, beware of people who love bomb and all this other stuff. Basically described you and said to beware of you. I don't care who supports you. I don't care who watches you. Anybody that goes there. And yeah, go check out Chris Watt's criminal record while you're defending Fallon. I mean, I see what I'm saying. He's so weird. Your community is dying. You're love bombing your community. You're trying to get the remaining pay pigs, because that's what you call them, to stay. But the thing with Charlene is that she bought you a computer. She bought all that stuff for you, did all this stuff for you, was going to pay for your LOL suit against me. Yeah. And you threw her under the bus. Why would you do that? Why would you release an ally like that? Especially when you're trying the most to beef with me. I'm counting your threats, documenting them. I have somebody on retainer. They have Maxwell's number. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to roll. Read my filthy vitriol. Thank you, Rainbow. Appreciate you. All right.
Are y'all for real now? Who's buying this?
Buying what?
Carrie, are you going to avoid the fact that she's scared of you?
That's not what she said. She said she was triggering. But listening to you call women names, threaten them, tell their intimate details, sell their intimate details, talk about suck this, fuck that. It's gross. You and Greg both. You're right in the place you belong. With Pistachio, who dreams of goat banging. Greg, who only talks about other men having sex. And then there's you.
She's scared of you attacking her?
Thank you,
after
Isabella,
her, like you
OGD.
admitted to coming after the other people she listed?
Okay.
Do you think that changes the way she feels about you?
What? She obviously changed the way she felt about you. I can't imagine why. We reviewed a video yesterday, right? We reviewed a video yesterday, and you were flipping out over the fact that somebody texted you during your stream, and you had to stop it, and it triggered you. You're not in control of your emotions anymore? Obviously not. I don't know why you're giving me money. I mean, I believe at this point I deserve some kind of compensation.
Because you handed her a wrench? And why would you do that?
When I'm drinking, boobies, that's different. I'm only gay when I'm drinking.
So that erases everything that you've done and said and called her all these nasty names about being a paid pig?
Why don't you call her privately? You're all about handling things privately, right? What happened? Don't do that anymore? Oh, come on, hussy. Surely you stand for something. What about that video your friend Fallon made? Is that okay because you don't like either one of us? Is it okay because as soon as you heard about an inheritance, you immediately tried to loop yourself into a lol suit by doing the most? Yeah, thank you, Lil Red. Is that Lil Red Dress? Yes, you are entered into the giveaway once we make 3 more super chats for $5 or more. Everybody gives a super chat over to meet the goal, which is $5 or more, gets entered into a t-shirt giveaway. Check his community tab. He came in here and told me what he posted. It's whatever, really.
Y'all are just so damn, hey Viking, predictable. Couldn't be me.
But I will go
it
and
could not be me,
screen cap
honey.
it because okay. Let's see what you got here, hussy. Oh, okay. He doesn't know how the judicial system works. Okay, you know what? I want him to hang on to that. And listen, hussy. I know what you're doing. I know what's going on. If you think anything gets past me, it doesn't.
How do you just give a wrench to someone that just comes in? It's like me giving
Well, he likes to slander people. He likes to harass. Like I said, everything's documented. Everything is documented. So the threats of the lol suits have stopped. Right? Not going to happen anymore. Because at this point, I've already made it clear, abundantly clear with the stuff I covered before, that I'm in a position where I could file something. But I don't want to do that. I'm not a bitch like him. Since you got a couple of nasty super chats, I thought I'd send you another positive one. Says Nay Nay. Thank you. You are entered in the giveaway. We have met our goal. And even though we go over the goal for every super chat over that, you are entered in the t-shirt giveaway as well. Thank you, Rainbow. You love learning. And t-shirts. Thank you so much. Shooter McGavin. Eating little pieces of shit like me since 1915. Thank you so much. You're entered into the giveaway. We got Edge of 70. He is losing it so fast. He will never recover for what he's done to Charlotte. Yep, Charlotte, Charlene, whatever. Thank you so much. You are too entered in the giveaway. We got a lot of entries. What I do is I go to the list after it propagates in my analytics. I write all you down, put it in a program. It randomly selects one of you people, and you win it. And you could contact me and let me know where to send it. I will not sell your information. I will not use it to dox you. Some people set up stores and have people order and then use that information against them. Yeah, it's kind of ethically wrong and also sets you up for litigation. Thank you all so much for your kindness to date.
They were praying with her last night. Mm-hmm. They are born all again.
It's a raffle. Yes, it's a raffle. Thank you, Sars.
Well, they need to keep being born, honey, because it ain't working.
All right.
That's like me giving Stay Bothered. That's like me giving Ashley a wrench right now. Is that authentic? Is that really genuine?
Well, nothing you say or do is genuine. Everything is transactional. If you gave Stay Bothered, Ashley, a wrench, you would expect money. And then if she's so much, then you'd go watch one of her videos from 5 years ago, get triggered, and anything you had on her, you would sell it, right? Isn't it weird when he calls Maxwell, it goes to voicemail? I mean, for him it is. I knew this was coming.
Y'all will fucking look at me and say, "Y'all, you, hussy, we see you." No, I ain't doing that. That's you. That's buying people's fucking support.
Well, that's what people have to do for you. Because what happened when you called Charlene out for triggering a 52-year-old man? You know what trigger is, right? Usually it's a trauma response. Do you have trauma from being texted during your live stream from somebody who bought you a computer that you don't even know how to use? Okay, boomer.
That's buying people's support. Hold on, I gotta turn the AC on.
I told you. Oh my God! You said at the beginning you have a lot of high IQ. No, Beth, I'm going to sell all of our DMs now, and I'm going to go scream and come back and make a big deal of it. I appreciate you, Beth. I know you don't do anything unless it's absolutely necessary because you are my Secretary of War. But he did come in here and give me money to tell me he did that. I don't know what that's supposed to prove because the United States has a thing called due process. And, I mean, he's going to... Big play to Crow coming up. Can't remember what I was saying now. You said that all of your audience was really smart and their IQs were high. And I said, you probably get hot flashes when it's 62 degrees in your apartment. And here you are turning the air on. Oh, the video we have about Fallon is not her. It's somebody that knows her.
I'm like, I know good and damn well that ain't no moderator rent.
Wait a minute. You have $1 million apartment and doesn't have central cooling. Or $5,000 a month without central cooling. Yeah? I
said, I done seen it all, honey.
Okay.
I done seen it all. Maybe y'all two can get together because y'all both live in Alabama.
Why are you telling everybody where people live? Why are you doing that? This is exactly what you do, and you don't even see it. As soon as you have a falling out, you're like, oh, you live here, you live there, blah, 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 blah. Oh, their husband's gone during this time. Buy their emails. Here's their docs. That's what we're going to watch, Sars.
She don't live far from you. She lives 90 minutes away. Yes, she does. She lives 90 minutes away from Texas, too. I said, hi.
Do you not understand that you have caps over your Dorito vampire fangs? And you have said you don't brush your teeth? And without the weight, you're so superficial for somebody who is a weight loss failure. You ruined weight loss surgery, but that seems to be the trend. This is the drama community, but in the other community. You have to wear a wig to cover up. Why don't you go have some work done? You used the bag on the Clara for that. Why don't you go have some work done? Yeah? Yeah, she was, what, 10 years older than you? And looked 10 times better than you? Well, I hope so. She was a female. Why don't you just go get some fucking Botox? Why don't you go get a face lip? Why don't you get a face tuck? A pussy tuck?
No. I ain't playing that game. And I don't know.
I don't care. I don't care what game you play.
But
people can do what they want, right?
They can be besties and go swimming.
Well, no, see, in this community, what we do is even the hubbies, we all get together, we play naked frisbee, and then we all spoon in a big pile while somebody pours baby oil on us. and we eat banana pancakes. No, not really. But it's sure better than, sitting around with your son Greg having fantasies about goats and men.
Sure.
He's trying anything to get at anybody. Nobody's triggered by this guy. What?
I can see.
You can see?
Charlie.
You can see? Oh, no, let's hear that again.
I can see.
He can see. He can see. Clip it. He can see.
Charlene going and driving to see her. I could also see Carrie not opening the door and just raising the peephole and just be like, I don't want to come out. I'm scared to show my face.
You look like Dr. Robotnik. Is that his name? Robotnik? Is it even Doctor? Hang on a second. I'll show you. I'm going to show you who you look like. This isn't a compliment either. See that guy right there? That's what you look like when you're doing that face. See? Robotnik. Robotnik and drag. All right, let's go. Hi, Linda. Weirdo, says the guy in a wig and sunglasses covering his chops. You don't have jowls, you have chops.
You guys, has most of you seen my community post?
It was, Sakari.
If you haven't seen my community post and you don't feel like watching a 5-hour stream of mine, go look at my community post and you will see that Charlene said, well, I could read it to you. You don't have to go nowhere. Sit tight. Oh, damn it. No. Get your light open.
Okay, what was that? You're supposed to close Grindr and the hub before you go live. Love to the Cash App person. Holy shit, guys. Thank you so very much. I'm going to pause this because I want to thank this person. I'm not going to thank him personally. I can't after I get done with the stream. But thank you so much. It's very generous of you. I appreciate that. Very, very much. Holy smokes. Thank you. Guys, you've been really generous and really cool and really understanding. Even in the light of the things people say and with me not having due process yet. I appreciate that. I appreciate you because, like, listen, thank you again for the Cash App. I know what he's doing. And it just, all he's telling me is, I'm a puppet.
Oh, say, can you say?
I don't think there's anybody that's done a Smule video that's not cringe. And I always say this about the Smule videos. I'm like, if you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Hold on. Okay. I'm sorry, but as long as you and Carrie are bickering back and forth, I can't do your live streams. Oh, but you can do Carrie's?
You are so... Tell me you're bothered without telling me. You're like a jealous... You talk about jealousy. You're jealous of everybody and everything. You were jealous of Clara. You're jealous of me. You're jealous of the gaining ground. You're jealous of everybody.
To distance myself from that topic. Oh, you do?
52 years old, no assets. You do not own a home. You don't own your apartment, because if you did, that means you bought it for $1 million, which is bullshit. You've never had $1 million in your life. Mercedes aren't $1 million. They're less than $100,000. Sometimes if you're talking about 7 years ago when you owned yours, back in 1848, they're probably less than $100 and a chicken.
And situation as far as I can. Oh, you're real far. There's no distance myself from that topic. Oh, you do? And situation as far as I can. Oh, you're real far.
No, you kept her in it. She didn't want to be a part of the drama. So being the great friend you are that somebody dropped thousands of dollars on because, you're such a great guy and all, you decided to make her part of your content. If you can't get money from her, you'll use her to make money, but still taking a loss. You're incapable of even kissing somebody's ass. You love bomb people, and then as soon as things don't go your way, this is what you do. You did it to me. You've done it to Gigi. You have a litany, a trail, a list, if you will, of people that you have screwed over in the last 6 years over nothing. Remember Death? Remember that woman who eats eats a whole content of ashtrays before she goes live? You turned on me for her. I don't even know if she gave you money. I know I didn't get anything out of her. If I did, it wasn't that much. It wasn't worth kissing her filthy gray smoker's mouth, you know? Yeah, that was dumb.
There's no telling what she will say or do. She's trashed Fallon, Blaze, and David.
God. You've posted it twice on your community tab, and I know you're reading at, you know, a second grade level here. It's right, you're reading it very slow. Exactly, Fraggy. Yes, I always said he's an Eric Cartman. Screw you guys. Racist. I've heard him say racist shit, so I don't know if he is a racist, but he says racist shit. He's sexualized and objectified Jewish men. He's a sex pest towards anybody that will listen. This is stuff that could not be challenged since I have to do this in court because it's came out of your mouth.
I don't want her to come for me. You understand that, Carrie? It's pretty damn clear.
Okay.
You admitted it. As soon as she mentioned Fallon's name, you're like, yep. You treated Fallon a pay pig, and you did the same to Charlene.
What?
You treated Fallon a pay pig.
So she traded her a pay pig? So she gave her a pay pig? Is that what you're trying to say? She physically went up to her and said, here's a pay pig. What?
And you did the same to Charlene.
Okay. Oh, no, you treat both of them like pay pigs. That's not how it works. You have a tier called pay pigs. And it's not ironic. You did it because other people said they were pay pigs. So you said, well, I'll call them pay pigs. Charlene didn't want to be called a pay pig. So what did you do? You made a tier called pay pigs. You kept reviewing stuff. You couldn't even kiss her ass for 5 seconds because I guess what? Are you going to get hundreds of thousands of dollars in $5, $2 super chats from the person you did stop talking about Carrie for? Okay.
I don't want her to come for me. I realize that's a long shot, but I don't want to take any chances.
Okay. Well, you know, sometimes people could change their minds. I know it's impossible for you. You're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to do whatever you want. You could be nasty, disgusting, dox, talk about people's genitals, their sex life, and all this, right? But if somebody does it to you, oh my God. You could text Charlene in the middle of the night and allegedly send her $50 for her to send back to you so you could look cool to the gaining ground. I think you're trying to impress him. But she can't text you about something you're doing that she's told you nicely before. See, you're just a hypocrite. You stand for nothing. You mean nothing you say. Everything you say is a manipulative tactic. You love bomb people. I've been on the receiving end of your love bombing. And unfortunately, during that time, I was a mush brain and fell for it from a lot of people. A lot of people.
Gigi started making fun of Charlene.
140 in the box. Let's get some thumbs up. Thank you.
You don't think this is all going to Robert?
So you're threatening to sue who? This is a fucking meme at this point.
Stop it. Stop it!
Shit or get off the pot, old man. Shit or get off the pot. Because I want to tell you something. And this is a hypothetical, but it could be brought to fruition. You have threatened and intimidated and harassed more than 10 people. You don't think 10 people can get together, chip in $2,500 a piece, and file a class action? I'm not saying it is, but it can be done. And for no other reason than to have every bit of your shit aired out in Discovery. That's the only reason I would do it. I would sacrifice that money for that. But now that you're harassing and intimidating women, and we know that you're going to go too far eventually, they could get a no contact order. This is why I'm telling you, dial it back. Stop with the threats. Stop with making women feel unsafe by pointing everybody to where their information is, which with AI, you could do reverse image searches and stuff. I'm not telling you anything you shouldn't already know. But who are you suing this time for what? Your feelings get hurt? Now, I would love for your counsel and mine to have a conversation with the portfolio of your bullshit I've put together. This isn't even a threat, dude. I've been prepared. Like this flood, I'm ready.
Gigi started making fun of Charlene. You don't think this is all going to Robert?
What? Yeah, no. See, this is why he doesn't represent you anymore. You need to just admit that now. Because you call him every time your bird tingles and you have a little anxiety. Hell, I would get a hold of that taxi driver, the last 2 taxi drivers, the Uber driver, and include them in the suit. They could sue you in your own district. You've been emboldened, and you know for a fact, and I know for a fact, that Robert isn't going to tolerate this behavior from anybody. It's a meme, dude. You're a meme at this point. Nobody's even lying about you. You gonna tell, what is your attorney, your daddy? That the charcuterie board, was that an adoption fee? What is this? Robert, people made fun of somebody that I am harassing online now. Just admit it. You got no representation like that anymore. Go find another attorney, file for your legal aid, and please let us have you labeled as a vexatious litigant. Go read your agreements.
You don't think this is going to be part of the case?
What case?
About...
Oh, are you building a case now? Is that what you're doing? You're building a case? That counts as another threat. Dude, this doesn't work anymore. Why don't you levy it at people who have lied about you instead of people who are hurting your fee-fees? You went on panel with Azria. Somebody you're afraid of. But you've been up here twice, and that can't be shown? You don't think that can be shown? Do you think people just roll into court and it's your word against theirs? They don't get a say? Oh, what? Was it in his glasses or something? I don't know. I'm not going to point out a docs, but it's Montreal, Quebec.
What she could promise her again? She said she could.
Keep going, old man. Keep it up.
Is going to be part of the case.
Keep it up, old man.
About what she could promise her again? She said she couldn't promise there won't be drama. Right.
This is the drama community, annoying orange. Drama community. Drama community. Right? Hi, Suzanne. It's drama. You go IRL. Threatening to sue people and then doing it, that's going IRL. Calling welfare checks, making false police reports is what you did to the Connersville Police Department. That's going IRL. Yep. And trust me, since all that shit went down and Clara and I got together, I was in a band with a sheriff deputy, and I can't remember who did it, but they called and got me fired and kicked out of the band. Yeah. See, there's a paper trail with names attached to it. One of them being yours that they are aware of. Hussy or kin. They know. Okay? And people don't appreciate their emergency services being wasted when we have people getting stabbed, shot, overdosing, an aging community, and we're under a state of emergency. But go on.
I forgot about that. Right.
You're a clown. Are you drinking pee? Is that pee?
Exactly.
You look like the bastard son of Milli Vanilli. What's going on, man?
I have no regrets on the way I treated Charlene. No.
Oh, does how you're treating her now count or no?
Never.
Does this count?
If she thinks Okay, so here's the thing. She says,
So you know what? I'm gonna pull the Uno reverse card. Every time you say, "Do you not think this is going to Robert?" Do you not think that's going to Robert? Don't you think that's why he's not representing you anymore, allegedly? Don't you think that's why you're in the pickle that you're in right now? Don't you know that continuing to do that falls under coercion? Like you're skirting criminal, it's probably criminal at this point, criminal harassment. I'm not just saying that. Go look it up, dude. It's called Google. I know you're lazy and you need somebody else's video to tell you, so go to my MissHussy playlist. This, when I first started covering you, they're very detail oriented. Very, what do you call it? They may be too literate for you, but I put it together, and it was information for the people you threaten, and for you to hopefully dial it back. But you obviously aren't going to. And least you are now tiptoeing around the P word. I see you. I see you. I see the names you're bringing up. I see what you're doing. I'm not saying you have, but you're implying it by covering people and being like, oh, they were in their community. You try to do that with AJ. She was in your community. How about that? How about you? So if it applies to anybody else, it most certainly applied to you at the time, right? So just be careful what you're going to do, because you sued people over that. And now you're going to tiptoe around it? That is something I won't tolerate. Not especially out of you. Out of some random troll, sure. Out of you, absolutely not.
if she thinks, okay, so here's the thing. She says that one thing, but she does a different thing. I'm telling you, she's trying to keep her enemies close.
You say one thing and do another thing every day.
That's what she's trying to do.
Well, you know, what do they call it? Dunning-Kruger? When stupid people think they're hyper intelligent.
The closer you keep your enemies, the less problems you have with them, right?
So why don't you do that? You create enemies. Can't do that when you create them.
And look how quickly she got a wrench.
And why are you, God, you're 52. You should have had kids and be a grandpa by now. I'm a grandpa. And fair enough, you could say, oh, you're immature. You don't behave yourself like a grandpa, right? I'm built different. I'm a cool grandpa.
You know what I can promise you there, Charlene? I will never ask you to send a super chat. Right.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, because she's not you. You did that. Why do you cope like this? Let me tell you something, brother. You called AJ's husband because she streamed for 12 hours about you, right? So you set a standard. I'm not saying anybody's doing it or going to do it. I'm not encouraging it. But what's stopping anybody from calling whoever is in charge of you, because you don't have a maid, you have a home health care aide, for reasons that we probably don't want to know? What's stopping anybody from calling them and telling them that you're online, screaming, yelling, harassing, intimidating, doxing women? And I'm only saying that because you could blame me, you could blame Carrie, but there are people out there who will absolutely do it because they see you and they don't have a dog in the fight, but they also don't have anything to lose. You need to take some of this criticism and this commentary as advice. If not, go ahead.
That's not what she cares about. She cares about the attack.
Oh my God, the projection, dude.
Stop it. Stop it!
That's what she cares about.
So why did Fallon upload that video? She's got a wrench. Since wrenches are a big deal. Why did Fallon upload that video? Was it about the attack? Because she didn't know DC. She doesn't even know me. And so what? I said she could eat corn through a picket fence. Who cares? Who cares? And you called he called his caretaker a regard during a stream? That's amazing. You know what that tells me? Is you receive services not because you're blind, in my opinion. Tell
Whatever
Robin.
super chat I've asked her to give, I immediately paid her back. Immediately.
Oh, you're admitting it now.
That's what she
Okay.
cares about.
Okay, you're admitting it now.
Whatever super chat I've asked her to give, I immediately paid her back. Immediately.
Wow. You asked her to give you lost money so you could look like something you're not while holding other people accountable for things they're not doing while you're doing it. All right, Sir Arlen of Penny something shits on using AI but is falling for his AI assistant. Shake my head, Negz. How long until he's fully in love? I gave it 3 months. The last time he used it was a red flag. Thank you, Sir Arlen of Penny something. What is it? God damn it, I like your name too. Anyway, thank you so very much. Yeah, he'll try to dox the AI. He'll try to sell their private conversations they have when he's rocking in his bathroom alone, covered in vomit from that night's cheap drinks at the One Light Bulb gay bar. And I would say, hey, the goal is $6.5 million to see the transcripts from my conversation with the artificial intelligence.
And I would never call someone at 3 o'clock in the morning, like she said.
We watched it. It wasn't 3 o'clock in the morning. It was almost midnight. Why don't you quit lying? Why don't you quit lying? He ranted and dragged him for over 30 minutes. I called him out in the chat. He got pissy. It was one of the reasons I cut ties. I'll send you the stream. Yes, I want to plan for tomorrow's stream. This is the only one I'm doing today, unless I get a second wind late tonight, which I doubt it. But tomorrow, it's on. Prepare yourself.
I have a little bit of common sense. Oh, and by the way, Charlene turns her phone off when she goes to bed.
So she wasn't in bed yet. We know that. What is that point? What does that have to do with the price of beans on a Tuesday? You texted her at almost midnight because you had a goal and you had to impress the gaining ground. I'm not even going to say you're trying to make him jealous. I'm going to say you're trying to impress him. Yeah. Let me explain something to you. Not everybody can be bought. Not everybody can be bought. Okay. You can. You could be bought. But obviously it takes more. You have to keep buying you.
That's another. I'm sorry. Oh, Christian this, Christian that. Listen, I went to Catholic school. I was an altar boy.
You know who else went to church? Anton LaVey. You know who else went to church his whole life and was an atheist for many years and now is, I don't want to even label myself. I'm not an atheist. Me, I was raised Baptist. And I still have some of my values from the church. Because being a Christian isn't just about, Jesus and, 9-inch nails. Let's nail him to a cross. Weird. That's a weird symbol of love, by the way. It's about treating people how you want to be treated, being kind, helping people in need. What you're doing is, dare I say, if I may quote Charlene and others, is evil. And dare I say, demonic.
I literally pray every night. Every night.
Please, Lord, I'm going to sleep on my side tonight. Please don't make me Jimi Hendrix. What do you pray for? What do you pray for? Please, Lord, let me find replacement pay pigs. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. Reduce my waist size from a 48 to a 32. What are you praying for? You don't pray. You're not a Christian. If you are, you're a fake Christian. You're being fake. What do you pray for?
All the time.
No, you don't go to church at all. You pray for yourself. You pray for material goods. I guarantee it.
I'm not going to lie. Nor do I read the Bible.
You lie all the time. So that is like one of the 10 commandments.
Everybody has their own way.
Well, yeah, I agree. Some people have their own way of praying. But, fucking up and ruining your life and then crying in the middle of the living room going, oh, God, Jesus Christ, oh, God. That's not a prayer. That's coping.
Okay? Everybody has their own style. Everybody does it in a way that makes them comfortable or is religious in their own certain way.
So whoa. So okay, let me get this straight. The way Charlene practices her Christianity isn't right, but the way you do it is. Just like everything else, right? What you do is better than how anybody else does it. Exactly. He's as much a Christian as Foodie Beauty is a Muslim.
In a way that makes them comfortable, or is religious.
Although I appreciate if you put on a burqa, you know.
In their own certain way. I don't have to do it the same way Charlene does it. So for her...
For her to give you grace and talk to you privately, this is not what you think it is.
Just in their own certain way. I don't have to do it the same way Charlene does it. So for her to turn around and say, I'm not Christian, who are you?
Who are you to slag off on anybody's religion and then turn around and say, you pray, but it's my own style. Oh, this is how I worship Christianity. I threaten and intimidate people. Is that how you do it? Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Who are you to tell me I'm not Christian? And who
Ah, crap. I lost audio again. I got to back it up.
Is religious in their own certain way. I don't have to do it the same way Charlene does it. So for her to turn around and say, I'm not Christian.
You're not.
Who are you?
Who are you
to tell me I'm not Christian? And
who are you to tell her you told her she's too religious? What does that mean?
Who's Christian? Who stands out as the Pope John Paul III in her chat? Please let me.
Well, you're just Pope John Paul III.
You know? Caribou? Who?
Caribou? What are you talking about? You talking about animals indigenous to Canada? You're not the person who made up the boo thing at the end of every name. I think that is a typical trope used amongst effeminate men, gay men, women. Because inside my heart is a giant queen.
Oh, well, if you're looking for a Christian community, you're in the wrong chat, honey.
No, she should be there giving you money while you dox people, talk about crimes committed against children, making false police reports, coming online and telling people intimate details to make women feel unsafe. That's how you practice Christianity, guys. It's his own style, and it's the best.
Wrong damn chat, sweetheart. Okay?
I guess.
You didn't come over here because anything other than me being funny, and you stayed from day one with my...
No. Don't you think this would be sent to Maxwell? You're being funny. What about you is funny? I mean, I'm laughing at you.
Because anything other than me being funny, and you stayed from day one with my potty mouth and all of that.
Ugh. Just because it smells like one doesn't mean it is one.
I'm sorry, but in order to make content funny, you gotta have a potty mouth sometimes. It's part of...
How many curse words have I said during this stream? I used to cuss all the time. Don't anymore. I wonder why. Not because of Christianity.
It's called a fucking game.
Vocabulary. Shtick. If it's a shtick, then you can't sue anybody. Do you understand that? You're not being defamed. You're a character actor. We're criticizing your character then. Then be yourself. You don't get the ebb and flow between character and kin when it suits you.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with potty mouth.
There's nothing wrong with potty mouth. It can be fun. You know how immature you sound? You sound like a toddler saying that. There's nothing wrong with potty mouth, mammy. It can be fun.
Y'all need to fucking grow the fuck up.
Sure.
Oh, Chris, don't do this, don't do that. Okay. I'm glad you found a channel that doesn't curse.
Well, you know, how about this? I don't curse as much as you, okay? But how about this? What if, when somebody told you not to do something, you didn't take it as a direct order? Everything is not a slight towards you, Kenny. It's not always a slight towards you and your character. You're so fragile. You are a hulking 6 foot tall, 375 pounds. You intimidate women, like the woman in the elevator. I want to know the real story to that. So why are you so fragile? Who hurt you? It wasn't us. It's taken me an hour to get through 13 minutes of this.
So that's the tea on that.
That was no tea. That was you looping and coping. That's all that
She
was.
She don't want to have nothing to do with the topic. She don't want to have nothing to do with the drama. But guess what? No.
Nope. He's going to make you part of the drama. That's how he rolls. So, I mean, the only community he deserves are buddy trolls. I would love it for I mean, like, he's created a cottage industry. You know how they have the Cyrax cottage industry? I don't think he's bad as Cyrax. The Cyrax is a piece of garbage. But I hope this community grows around you and takes every word that you say, every fallacy, every double standard, and does a video on it and makes money. It makes money off of it. I love seeing people that you fucked over paying their bills with your vitriol. I love it.
Right, Jenny?
Oh my God.
We can do
what? Take a shower?
Let's think. We can do finish watching. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's finish watching.
Watching what?
Serena? I bet she's in Discord chatting away. That I don't know. Storm, if she does that honestly, I would be completely shocked. She's never. Oh, wait a minute. I think she has Discord. Does she?
What does she? You think? Do you know? Have you ever thought, since you're a vexatious litigant, to stop making insinuations? You just do anything
I think
to try
she has
to.
Discord.
You just try to smear people, dude. That's all you do.
Listen, it wouldn't shock me. It would not shock me.
But you just said if she had Discord, you would be shocked. But she may have one, and if she did, I wouldn't be shocked. Do you not see how quickly you flip-flop to, like, benefit yourself and try to make other people look bad? Self-reflection. You could take a note from myself and Caribou. And even Gigi. Right? I think we all went full Gigi, full Negz at one time or another. It's not too late to be like, wow, I was a bit of a dick. I was an asshole. I should have done my research. I shouldn't have been so reactionary. I shouldn't have believed everything that the person that claimed to be my friend said. I shouldn't have defended people, right? And you could be redeemed. But you're irredeemable at this point. Irredeemable because you keep going. You think that if you keep screaming into the void, keep saying the most about people, that, uh-oh, what the hell happened here? My computer decided I need to install a security update at that point. But you keep doing this thinking that one of these days it's going to resonate with the whole world and everybody's going to be like, Carrie, Negz, Gigi, fuck your ass.
Absolutely not. I've never had a friend in my entire life.
Yeah, we know that. So playing both sides, you're apt to be right part of the time. Is that what he's thinking? I guess. He's never been right about anything in his entire life. No, I know people like this who are still in their... Look, man. Oh, what we got here? People that are older. I'm not... Look, I call him old man. He's 3 years older than me. So I'm not hating on old people. I'm 49. 49. I'm lucky that I don't have, like, I don't have wrinkles. I have crow's feet, you know? I mean, like, I don't, it's genetics is what it is. Because I should look like an old freeze-dried nutsack. It's what I should look like. But I don't. But I'm also not vain about it, right? My hair's falling out. My beard is turning gray. My hair that's falling out is turning gray, then falling out. You know, hemorrhoids, that whole kit caboodle, right? But people his age, I know people like this who are petty, resentful, jealous, they lie, they just have to, they're better than everybody else, right? Better than everybody else. Everything they do is great. Look at this. Somebody made this and tagged me in it. Some Robbie California said, "This one's for you, the real Negz," and it's got Sonic in the background. I'll be sure to repost that. I'm going to post a link to it in the chat so people can go and do what they want with it. There we go. Men also get more handsome as they age, unless you're kidding. That's right. I haven't reached the Basset Hound with Downs part of my life yet. I haven't reached that. I'm not there. I'm not there yet. But I got good genes. My grandmother, she lived to be 92. And, I mean, for granted, she looked like she was in her 70s. Okay, I don't even know what that means, but she didn't look 92, like most people, right? Mi madre. She's almost 70. She doesn't look 70. There are people my age that look older than my mom. You know, it's just about genetics and how you take care of yourself. If you smoke, I mean, I like cigarettes, but I guess if I kept smoking, I'd probably look like a shriveled up, freeze-dried nutsack. You know how they freeze-dry peaches? Anyway. So, since Fallon likes to get the negative attention, I figured, well, we'll just use her own character to give her the attention that she desires. As you know, she uploaded a video 2 days ago. Not yesterday, the day before, right? I don't even know what the point... I know what the point of it was. I honestly don't think she made it. It didn't seem like she's that smart to know how to try to psychologically trigger somebody. And I kind of have it under good authority that she is being a puppet. Because I know how this stuff works out here. It's not my first rodeo. So what we have here is Save Robbie spills the tea on Fallon, also known as Scarlett, Cassadine, and Flo. And I hear she's from the Krama community. Fallon is? Well, that explains a lot. Molly Golightly, Life Perplexed. A lot of these women over there that I knew, the only ones I knew, were disgusting tragedy pimps. They didn't give a shit about these butchered babies. They only gave a shit about themselves, and that proves it. And Fallon's obsession with Chris Watts further drives that point home. So let's listen to Robbie tell us who Flo, Aunt Flo, also known as Menstrual Cycle, who she really is.
Dumb bitch, but she's been wanting attention from a lot of people lately. From Natasha, from me, just from everyone she's running her fucking uncapped teeth about. I didn't know you...
I don't know what the date on this is. It was uploaded 3 days ago. I'm sure it may be. If it's recent, great. It doesn't matter because it describes it.
Everyone she's running her fucking uncapped teeth about. I didn't know you could uncap your teeth, but that's what that is, folks, in case you're wondering.
What?
People are like, how did her teeth change sizes? No, they're not flippers. They're not press-ons. You get caps over your teeth. And hers were removed.
So, how... If she had caps, good Lord, how does she have any room in her mouth to talk the vile shit she does?
And you know, one of the biggest compliments people tell me is that they say that my teeth are fake or that I have flippers in. That could not be a bigger fucking compliment. Saying that my teeth look fake. They're perfect. I know. Thank you so much.
Very imperfect.
The Front Porch series is all about doing stuff the older folks always did on their front porch, playing music, prepping vegetables, and gossiping. I love that. You're the best, chicken lady. You really are. You're up there with the best of the best.
Baby teeths. That's right. Hussy's got niblets underneath his caps. He capped. Imagine having your teeth filed down to a point so you could look like you have perfect teeth, yet the rest of your body looks like a trash fire. And I don't care how anybody looks. It's about what's on the inside. But if you are not attractive and you're shitty on the inside, that comes out as just, that's where the word ugly comes in.
I don't know why she's talking. I don't know. Why? Is Scarlett trying to please people? I thought that's what her money did. Scarlett, we don't need your fucking big mouth. Just pay people money and shut up.
So you've been doing this for a while, huh, Fallon? Paying people money, buying friendship. Boy, you went to the wrong community for that. You could have come over here, gave me money all day long. I mean, I wouldn't have done your bidding. Nor would I meet you in person. But there would be no expectations of you either. Wow. Wow. I'm blown away. So, no, I love people like this that buy friendship. 151 in the box, guys.
Stacey.
Special thumbs
I
up.
just texted you this morning. We gotta hang out.
Okay, TK. Again, if I make a joke or I roast somebody, I'm not implying that to everybody because, look, I should have gotten braces. My teeth, I have a very narrow palate. See? I have a very narrow palate. Nobody's bottom teeth are perfect. Mine are like, I got this one snaggle tooth. I'm missing 2 teeth here. I'm missing a tooth here. I got a cavity here, and down here. It's not perfect. But I don't have the halitosis.
Maybe this weekend or next.
Free bleeder.
I really would like to go to the zoo, Stacey. Thank you, Rachel. It's a huge fucking compliment when people say that, because I'm like, well, thanks. But speaking of Don K, and oh my god, there's Roman and Stacey. 2 birds, 1 live.
If anybody has or knows where I can find her saying something about 9/11 and saving lives, I'm interested in that because that to me is just as bad as stealing valor.
Birds, 1 stone. Papa like. Papa like.
Stormy, no, they pulled a tooth here and they pulled a tooth here, and now my wisdom teeth are up. We're up at here, and now my wisdom tooth up here is starting to bust through. Love it. 49.
Okay, Stacey. Love you. Love you, Roman. So, do you guys remember?
Thank you, Stormy.
I mean, this has been going on for years now.
I'm comfortable with myself.
Everyone say hi to. What was your character's name in Clout Chasers 2? Roman, your homeless character?
Bear with me, he's just talking to his chat.
What was his name? The homeless guy.
At least I'm not.
Stacey is my very, very, very good friend as well. And she was in the movie. She was the lady saying, ew, get away from me, homeless.
So you can't help that, Carrie. Fuck it.
Chip.
Look, man. Where I live, they have fluoride in the water. And people are missing more teeth here than anywhere else in the world, I swear to God. And I'm not hating on them for it. More people here have dentures than anywhere I've ever seen. I don't know why the teeth are such a contention. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Because people are self-conscious. Yeah, I see your teeth, unless you talk like this. Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, don't look at my teeth. They do that because they want to make you feel bad. And if you're comfortable with yourself, it doesn't matter. And also people who do that just out of spite, right? They don't feel good about themselves. Imagine failing at weight loss surgery, having veneers, having to wear a wig and sunglasses to cover up the whatever the fuck that is, and then telling other people they're ugly. I can't.
Wait for me, homeless.
Oh, thank you, douche.
Chip. His name was Chip, because people were calling us Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale.
Funny story. Not really. I had a friend in high school. They called us Skeeter and Scooter. Remember Muppet Babies? Why did I have to be the girl?
But she said, okay, Scarlett said that Don K was going to jail. What happened with that, Don K? See, you've got to check back in, folks. We need to start doing time capsules on YouTube.
Yes, it's called a Google Drive at Kiwi Farms. By the way, we've met our goal, but anybody that gives Super Chat $4.99 and up gets entered in a raffle to win a T-shirt. Go to my About section or go to my channel, click on Store. There is a hoodie there. You can buy that one, but it's only for the 3 T-shirts that are there. I made it pretty easy. We're going to be working on that now that we're back in business.
Okay. We've got to start checking in with these threats. We've got to start checking in with these promises. And we need to see if people have follow through and if they actually put their fucking money where their mouth is. Aren't they great, Rachel? I love them. Stacey and Roman are fantastic. 2 good peeps. But what the fuck, Scarlett? Now, not only did Scarlett say that Dawn is going to jail, she said...
Scarlett is Fallon, by the way. She's had multiple names.
Much like they recently had said they found the IP address of that fucking Grama True History channel. Scarlett, so to you Scarlett haters that have been emailing me and, like, checking in, here's some tea for you. And I have a live stream about it. You just gotta dig through it. It's public. Scarlett said, and this is the whole reason Scarlett fell out with me, by the way, because Don K, I let Don K in my chat. I'm so happy I did, Don, because our love is priceless and free. We don't pay each other. We just adore each other.
So they had a falling out because this woman, this Chris Watts simp, didn't like another woman coming into the chat. And let me guess, and there's no hate in this, I've been showered with big tips and a lot of money from people in the past, but she showered Robbie with money and then expected him to bend to her will, right?
Unlike Scarlett, she does have to fucking pay people so that they like her. And that's not why I liked her. It made me feel uncomfortable because she gave uncomfortable amounts of money. That's always...
Oh, boy, did I ever call that.
I liked her. It made me feel uncomfortable because she gave uncomfortable amounts of money. That's always very uncomfortable. It's just unnecessary and uncomfortable. But she said, why is Don K coming around in your chats? I can't come around anymore. And then Scarlett flipped and started going to all my haters' channels because she was jealous that Don K was coming in my chats. Scarlett lied to me and she said that her lawyer has Don K's IP address, and she said it's factual information that Don K hacked into Scarlett's Facebook and shut down her Facebook.
So, let me get this straight, Fallon. One, I see why you and Hussy are good friends, because you like to use this type of bullshit to coerce people into bending to your will. But instead of pursuing charges, like I've filed reports of somebody admitting to stealing my identity, and I got another video last night. Make that 3 times now, allegedly. We'll just say allegedly. So instead of pursuing criminal charges or doing anything about it, your attorney has the IP address, but not the FBI, not Homeland Security. They're not pursuing charges. Just you paid an attorney to have them give you the IP address and the identity of it. What? That takes an IT person to do that. Where'd your attorney get it? How much did it cost?
What? Why wouldn't you just call the police or something? Oh, no, Robbie.
I like him already.
Police, she says.
It's what?
The police or something. Oh, no, Robbie. It's beyond the police, she says.
Oh.
Scarlett said it went to the FBI.
Oh.
And guess who that IP address that hacked into Scarlett's Facebook? Guess who it traced back to, according to Scarlett? Yep.
The woman that came into your chat that she's jealous of.
Yep. Don K.
Ah!
Yeah. Not only is she horned up as fuck, she hacks into some good porn, too.
Oh, wow.
Okay? So she said Don K was going to be arrested.
Has she been arrested
What's that
yet?
been about 2 years now, Don?
Oh, really?
Put your fucking money where your fucking capped mouth is. Your capped tooth mouth. Well, uncapped. Sorry.
You like black tooth grin? She got a cap tooth grin?
First she was all caps. Now she removed the caps.
Oh, she types in all caps, so that's apropos.
But that bitch hit fucking shift on her teeth for a couple of years. They were way too fucking big. So glad she...
Are there any pictures from the cap tooth era?
Shift on her teeth for a couple of years. They were way too fucking big. So I'm glad she toned that shit down. And then she said, my father knows a gangster. No, you dumb bitch. He busted a cartel with the Coast Guard. Wait a minute. Don, she said your father knows a gangster or her father does?
Oh my God, you guys are literal children on the playground. Hey, my dad knows this. member of MS-13 cartel and this mom's a lunch lady and she used to give me an extra milk.
Okay, love you, Stacy. I will.
Yes,
After my
Carrie.
shower.
Projection, as usual.
Should turn the caps lock off on her fucking teeth.
Oh, that's a good one,
Oh. You talked to the FBI agent. He said he was still looking into her. What? Scarlett thought you would choose her over Dawn. Yeah, I never choose anybody over anyone, but Scarlett definitely fucking... I mean, that's... Bitch. Scarlett, you cannot pay people to like you.
Oh,
And
God.
to anybody that is currently friends with Scarlett, I know she's found herself a new group of people, like in another YouTube sector of YouTube. I don't know what sector they're in. But I already know how that friendship goes, okay? Scarlett will come into your chat. Scarlett will publicly give you at least 99 to 200, maybe even 300, or even up to $500 in super chats so that everybody sees it publicly what a good person she is. And then she'll send you PayPals and Cash Apps and shit. And then she'll send you messages saying, don't worry, I'm not trying to buy your friendship, but she'll keep doing it and doing it. So then there's a reason she does this. If you ever speak to somebody she doesn't like, she'll turn around and say,
Hi, gorgeous.
I donated to them. I helped them. I donated to them.
I hate that shit more than anything. I haven't dealt with that but a couple times. But so no wonder Hussy doesn't care to let Charlene go. Now he's putting Fallon in a position where she has to give him more money. Who knows how much she's giving him privately. I mean, that totally wouldn't be drug out in discovery for one of his frivolous lawsuits. Maxwell most certainly wouldn't be notified of that.
I was good to them. I was a good friend to them.
This is Fallon. He's talking about Fallon. Scarlett is Fallon. Scarlett Cassadine and Flo are her other aliases.
They were the ones who turned on me. Guess that money wasn't good enough. You know, she talks with her voice squeaking up and down. Shut the fuck up, Scarlett. Thank you, Holly, by the way. Baron and I just had our 1-year anniversary, me, him, and Trump, 1 year as a family together. And I went to the store the other day and I bought him a bunch of their cat soups, their soup in a bowl for cats and stuff. He had one of those yesterday. He's resting right now. Oh, sorry to disturb your slumber, Bear. Sorry about that, baby.
Oh, is that where I heard that from? Were you the one that said that, Soren? I will admit, I'll be the first, well, not the first one, but not the last one. I say things in the chat, I read it, and then later on it gets into my subconscious, and I try to make a bit out of it. I think that's my way of making the chat feel like, hey, you're part of me.
Sweet boy. I love his little warm paws when he's napping. They're so warm. These little mittens. Baby. Such a sweet boy. You're so warm right now, Bear.
Yep, it's about to rain here. Gonna float away.
Baron loves you, Roman. I'm telling you. You and Oscar, he fucking loves. He loves you too, Stacy. By the way, on a side note,
Is that where you're
two
at,
of the
Pill?
most sweetest people in the world were in my apartment the other day. That would be Lokamai and her mom. And before they left, Baron fucking hissed at Lokamai. He hissed at her.
What's funny is that if she's sending thousands of dollars in super chats, not only is Kenny missing out, Kenny is also Hussy. That's not a dox. His name is on all of his stupid GoFundMes. He's missing out on 35%, plus what he gives the leprechaun, David Anthony. Yeah.
What the fuck? Ugh. Her and her mom were so sweet, though.
I am right on the Ohio border, Connorsville, Indiana. Everybody knows where I'm from. Just don't drive past my house and my job. That's all I ask. We're underwater. It's bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Devastation.
So back to caps lock teeth.
Fuck me.
Scarlett, you do not have Don K's IP address. You are a liar. You pay people just to agree with you, and then if they do things that you don't like, then you turn around and you say, I gave them money. I supported them. Scarlett, when are you going to learn? You can't.
You hear that, hussy? Oh, this would be a great fallout. The Fallon fallout. Yeah. That's going to be a good one. I mean, you may listen, it always happens. The dude cannot keep anybody around. How many people have been in his community longer than a year or 2 years? How long has that ghoul Storm been there? M Storm. The bad Storm. Yeah, she's the bad Storm. How long has she been there? How about all these other people he name drops, like Graves? How long have they been there? He turns on everybody. Fallon is good. He don't have Charlene around as a punching bag anymore. That means Fallon's on the chopping block, or Storm, or Graves. They just don't know it, and then they're going to do what everybody else does. They're going to run to one of his detractors, such as Carrie, or just pick a host of people, right? Mm-hmm.
Supported them. Scarlett, when are you going to learn?
2 years.
You cannot.
That seems to be his limit. Is 2 years.
Supported them. Scarlett, when are you going to learn? You cannot buy your way through life. You have to be a good person. If you're a bad person, I don't care if you gave me $1 million, I would say you're in the wrong. Scarlett, you are in the wrong. You were in the wrong then, and you're still in the wrong today. Do you have any questions about that?
Fallon owns Kenny Hussy. She owns him now. There's not. She says jump. He's gonna say how high. She's gonna say I want cheese. He's gonna say how many charcuterie boards. It's just how it's gonna go.
Scarlett is trying to make it in the drama community. She mostly hangs out in Loudmouth Hussy's room. See, I don't even know who that is. Scarlett is trying to make it in the drama community. She mostly hangs out in Loudmouth Hussy's room. See, I don't even know who that is. She pays him, but bingo, Granny whispered. She pays him hundreds of dollars plus a month, and she purchased 50 plus members. Bingo.
Now, what are you going to sue us for, Kenny? You're going to say it's loss of income, right? That's what you're going to say. What is it really? Can't blame us. You can't blame us for Charlene. Fallon's giving you hundreds of dollars. You're allegedly on Social Security disability. Why are you attracting so much attention to yourself? I don't give a shit what you do, man. I really don't. You want to do all this stuff that could put you in a bad position. That's fine. That's up to you. That's on you. I have no control over you, nor does anything you do affect me outside of you making false police reports, suing my girlfriend, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Oh, well, thank you very much from me and Hussy. I got to see what your name is. Oh, it's Little Red Dress. I should know that by now. I should be able to remember your name. Thank you so much. You are in the giveaway, what, twice now? And yes, you can enter more than once. Guys, show some love in the chat for all the very generous gifters today. I appreciate it. Thank you, Red Dress. And all of it goes to me except for what YouTube takes. And Uncle Sam, the tax guy. You know, we got to buy missiles to lob into the Middle East. So, thank you very much.
50 plus members. Bingo.
50.
Now, I don't know who this, what is it? Loudmouth Hussy? I don't know who that is. However, somebody get this message. That's a girl or a guy? Oh, it's a guy. Hopefully they hear this. Scarlett will do that, and if you ever just test it out. But I don't know if that's a money-hungry person. It depends on if you're money-hungry or not. Because if you're money-hungry, you don't give a fuck. You'll just do whatever they say.
Stop it. Stop it!
Try disagreeing with Scarlett and see how that works for you.
Oh, I can't wait. Thank you, Joy, for sending a membership. I appreciate you. Shadow Hair! Shadow Hair, clip it! That's their catchphrase. Thank you very much, Joyfully Joy. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Boogeyman bodega.
Try disagreeing with Scarlett and see how that works.
Negative
for ya.
Nation.
Was big and... Oh, see, I don't follow Shannon Rev stuff either. If you ever speak to somebody she doesn't like, let's say that loudmouth person came in my chat, Scarlett would be on them like white on rice. She would fuck them up and stop donations to them. Like, that's a threat. She threatened that to me. I'm like, bitch, I'm not here for your money, cunt. You cannot buy my friendship, Scarlett. You thought you could. You cannot. And overnight like that, Scarlett flipped. Scarlett started doing real life shit to me and all sorts of shit.
Wow, Fallon. What are you doing, Scarlett? What are you doing, Flo? You are sitting on, I don't know how many six figures you're sitting on. You're sitting on way too much money to be going IRL on people and leveraging yourself into litigation. Because I know you may have a lot of money, but you ain't got that type of money where you could just carry it out and continuance. I mean, no. You are a legitimate target for litigation, because if you fuck up, not just like your buddy does, oh, my fee-fees, and then what? What if your buddy, Hussy, drags you into it because you guys like to co-op your bullshit? It's just advice. I'm not saying I'm going to sue you. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is somebody could, especially knowing that you have money and knowing that you are pay-pigging Hussy, who does the most. Yeah. This is Save Robbie. I think he's from the Krama community, I guess. I don't know. Who is going to tell Hussy that Save Robbie is talking about him? I hope he's watching right now. You know, he's got to get his $1.99 worth.
She is a terrible fucking human being. If Scarlett was a good person, she would just be a good person and keep the money out of it. Period. So, I was listening to her live stream where she was going after you, Tiff, and going after me and shit like that. And she had Scotty up there, which, thank God Scotty's phone broke. Hopefully she'll keep her fucking dentured mouth shut for a couple of days. She's annoying. And she also had that short little fucking Guido boy up there. Oh my God! Guido boy. Hold on. Before I continue, I'm going to play part of the stream, or...
You're obsessed with the version that only exists in your head.
What was that? Okay, anyway.
So the question of the day is this. Who would restream an ugly 35 seconds short about a woman they've never interacted with, who is now deceased, merely because they have their panties in a wad? Go figure. It's Fallon, of course. Hashtag Fallon Studio Stoop. Hashtag Fallon is an evil witch.
Now, I told you all that I was 230 pounds. This was me at 200.
Now let's see what others are saying in the comment section that will probably be deleted soon, because that's what Fallon does. Yes, this is the same woman who cries out about cyberbullying and other such nonsense, while doing the same thing to others. And in this case, aiming it toward a person that is no longer with us and can't defend herself, which I...
Oh, were you the one yelling? What was
Stop it. Stop it!
And apparently others find disgusting. By the way, I will be posting the comments to my community tab in case anyone wants to read them in their entirety. Hashtag Fallon Studio Stoop. Hashtag Fallon is an evil witch. Hashtag.
All right. I always used to put hashtag hash brown. Here's the link to that video. I'm waiting for them. Let me see if they posted the comments yet. I'm waiting for the comments to go up on the post, on the community tab post, since they haven't went up yet. But since we're doing that now, like Hussy. So yeah, there's that. Poof, man, you're in for it, Hussy. She owns you now because you're money hungry. We know that. We know that. For a fact, you're money hungry. You can't even deny that. I don't know if she deleted it or not, but maybe she did. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. No, they were, somebody was saying she wasn't a histrionic so-and-so. They were basically saying she wasn't this like Fallon is. That's what they were saying. But the video is just stupid. It was a video of one of the best memories we have outside of all the traveling we did. But it was like when we first got together, we're dancing. I'm baked out of my gourd. I've been drinking a little. I was feeling good. I don't dance. I got that dad bod rhythm. That white dad bod rhythm. That's what I got. So, and they took that and put some Adam Sandler song over it, and then put some other stupid shit at the end, out of context clips, and referred to it. That's why I don't think Fallon made it. Matter of fact, I know she didn't. Unless she comes out and owns it, I think somebody put her up to it. I know. If she comes out and owns it, then I'll change my tune. But it was just dumb. It was basically an FU. We had a dance party, an attic dance party. And that was before everybody started going ham. I mean, you can ask people that were around. People got ridiculous. I was single for a long time. I didn't belong to anybody. Yep. And we got together, and these people, I can only say these people because it was so many. I had people lie, lead me on, record my conversations, and try to sabotage, call CPS, make false welfare checks, hussy. Take us to court over and over again, only for it to be thrown out over and over again. Hussy sued her. So if he says he sued me and won, he did not. That's a lie. People went, and they kept this up. Unfortunately, I didn't know this until after she passed. That people were doing this up until she couldn't pick her phone up anymore. And it's a lot. They went way too far. Way too far. Just for two people being happy together. Yeah. And it caused friction. It caused problems at home. It sent my mental health into the toilet. Absolutely. And so now you got people like Fallon. She ain't the only one. Like I said, that video was mild compared to the things I've read and had to document. When I say document, I don't mean for posterity purposes. I mean for actual purposes, right? For purposes of a legal nature. Civil, criminal, whatever you want to call it. Mostly civil. So the video is mild, but Fallon doing that, I was like, okay, document. That's why I keep telling her, I'm like, and I already told her before this video, you're skating yourself into litigation with the shit you're doing on behest of Kenny. Yep. And that's not going to fare well. Because you may be doing it on behest of anybody else, but you're the fall guy. You're doing it on your channel. You're directing it at me from you. So who's responsible for it? Her. And she and Kenny don't want to listen. I'm not saying I'm going to sue you. This is going to Maxwell. I mean, I would be justified in doing that because that's all he does, right? But it's not a good idea. I've done this before, like for people, like, cause the enemy of my enemy shit. Oh, let me go do this so I can, help this person out, feel the need to defend them and all this other stuff, right? It always backfires. It always blows up in your face, and it will. It's not good. And every time I say something about that stuff, people get histrionic. I don't understand it. People have chilled out on all their IRL shit. I mean, simply because their hand has been overplayed, and too many people are under the microscope now. Some people have open files with the FBI. Some people are skirting litigation. I mean, it's just bad. It's really bad. But it ain't my problem. They did it, not me. So, I mean, Fallon really shouldn't get on board that train because this isn't August 2023. This is August 2026. You know, quit while you're ahead, Char. Some people could really benefit from that, and they don't. When you don't quit while you're ahead, you lose. Hussy purposely brought her on, speaking in regard to Anja, angina, and started asking her if she was attracted to Michael. That's gross. And if she would have sex with him. Why is he asking people that? That's just sexual harassment. Directed at you. DC loved you, Negz. She never gave up on you. You have honored her memory beautifully. Yeah. You know, it took me... It was shortly after October when she passed, beginning of October. It was about 3 months that I said, I got to get off this. Because I was a slave to pharmaceuticals that I was prescribed and self-medication. I had to change that. And once I did, like my brain started connected pathways and I felt like a different person. And then I was able to start doing the things I needed to do to ensure that things don't ever happen like they did again. Because I have my part in it being overreactionary, but people did stuff and I don't know how anybody else would react. That's just fucked up, the stuff people did. I was a victim. Absolutely. Not playing victim. I was a victim of stuff. You know, that doesn't excuse anything I did or said, the meanie head words I said. But, you know, it's now all it is a pig that can't fly straight, if I may quote Scarface. And can't do it now. Try. You try. It won't be content. The outcome will. But not the process of doing it, no. Taking care of 4 kids, holy shit. Yeah, I was stay-at-home dad, single dad. People had a contention with that. They had a contention with me bearing a child. They had contention with me getting a girlfriend. Everything was a contention. Opening a business. There's nothing that I did from 2020 up until a couple years ago that people didn't go IRL and harass me for. I'm not talking about videos about me and live streams. That's fine. I'm talking about my city, my business, my home, threats, court. Yeah, no, we're good. It's on the farms. You can go to Kiwi Farm. Just search my name. I mean, you have to, some posts you have to decipher between people's opinions that is put with the facts. Because there'll be facts, but people don't have a great opinion of you. You can't let that influence if what they put up here is true or not. The Pennywise? No, mi madre, she painted that. And I know it looks like a mess, but they're getting ready to be hung up on the wall and stuff. And she painted that evil looking Batman. And I have a lot of her art around here. Yeah, I lost myself. Because that's why I tell Kenny, Hussy, I'm like, you are screaming into the void and literally defining insanity for us by thinking that you're going to do the same thing day in and day out and you're going to get a different result one day. I did it. I tried. And I didn't get the result that I wanted. I will. No, that's not... See, that's another thing. I'd say something like that. People would be like, you know, that old trope. Like with Hussy. I'm scared of you, but I'm going to poke you over and over again. Okay. What are you doing? But, you know, that's neither here nor now, right? It's been a while. And it was everything I could do to not, when I opened her phone up and started reading what was happening, to not. I mean, I did start calling. I did start getting consultations with attorneys. I did that, and then I ended up putting a retainer down. I did that because I felt like that was more, that anything else would have been counterproductive. Coming on here, calling people out by name, and putting it up on the screen, and all this. I mean, really, who wants? I don't want to read it again. I mean, I'm all about the drama. You want to go on live and call people names and make fun of their nose, teeth, hunchbacks, whatever, go ahead. But nobody has any right to go IRL on people just because they don't like you, right? I've said this about everybody, from Cyrax to I don't know, preachers, whatever it may be. Right is right and wrong is wrong, right? And I understand Cyrax is a dirtbag, and people, but see, if he deserves it, then you're gonna say other people deserve it, and then that's a slippery slope. It's either all bad or all good. None of it's good. If somebody is that bad, file a police report, let an investigation take place, and allow the system to do its job. Right? The Cyrax is his own cottage industry. So is Hussy. So is Chris Chan. So is Andrew Ditch. All these locals, they are their own cottage industry. There's no need to go, and it's called cow tipping or touching the poop. You don't need to do that, but people do it to create content. Oh, we got a reaction out of them. Well, of course, if you stab somebody in the neck, you're going to get a reaction out of them. Well, you know, Anna, she was. People went too far, but guess what they have to live with for the rest of their lives? They got to live with that. It's not something I have to. Yes, I know it happened, but if I sit around and dwell on it, that does nothing. They have to live with it. As they get older, listen, people will be reminded of it, but not by me, right? And they got to live with that. So one day when they're laying there, sick, dying, whatever it may be, they can reflect back on that and be like, oh shit. Or if in present day, somebody like Kenny suddenly develops an illness, if they have any self-awareness or presence of mind, they'll be like, oh, I was a shitty person. And if you believe in karma, you can be like, well, this is what I had coming, right? That's all I say. If you're going to do stuff, just be willing to accept the consequences down the road. Don't force it. Did she? Bless her heart. Bless her heart. I don't remember that, but hey. But anyway, that's enough of that. Yep. She didn't go anywhere. She's still here. Every time I read something outlandish or totally fucked up, I'm like, she's still fucking with you. She's still fucking with you. And she's not even here. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, Frankie, I guess I could see that aspect of it. Let me rephrase. I wouldn't do that, but that's me. Because you are right that the cops don't do shit about him. I don't understand that. But, you know, I guess there's one consolation is, you know, he's keeping him off the internet's the key. He'll die alone with a scabby head. God, he's gross. I can't stand that guy. I'll tell you guys. Anyway. Well, good. Good, love. I'm glad. I'm glad. And going forward, you know, anything that was done is that's the problem of the people who do it. That's like now, if somebody says something like Fallon, she's got to live with that, not me. I could easily, if I had an attorney like Maxwell, be like, psychological trauma. She made the video with the intention of it reaching me. It was sent to me, blah, 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 blah. I spent 3 days in a psychiatric unit. You know, I mean, I can take it that far. But that's where I'm at. It's like, you know, it's either you got to ignore it or not acknowledge it publicly and take action. Legal. Gotta be specific. Gotta be specific. People out here getting butthurt over anything now. But like I said, there'll come a time and place when stuff like that will be. People are going to be held accountable for it, one way or another, either on here or legally. God, I can't believe I have to say that so people don't run with it. And that's on them. I couldn't imagine doing stuff like that and having to live with it. Again, I'm not a sociopath. I'm not psychotic. I mean, lucky for them, I am who I am. Because there are people out there that you can't do this to. You open up old wounds. You can't do that to just everybody. That's why I get a kick out of Hussy, saying, I'm afraid of them, but I'm going to keep poking them. Not everybody as demure as the people in the drama community. Well, not everybody, but some people tend to be. I'm not going to take... There are people... Look, I've had people threaten to come to my house. I've had people drive by my house. I've had people come into my business. And I didn't do shit. That's the flip side of that. Not worthy of that, but see, that shows you. You don't do something that deserves that response, and you get it anyway. So what happens when you start doing stuff like that to get a response? That's not a vague thing. That's me saying, I am not down with the sickness, but there are other people that are. Couldn't be me. Anyway. So Hussy said in the last stream last week that Maxwell hasn't returned his calls, so he must be on vacation or something. He's done with them because he calls him every time his pee-pee hurts. I've been held accountable for things I said. You can't sue everybody over for things. That's what drives me nuts about him. Because now he's just trying to use coercion to get people to leave him alone. And that is civilly problematic. And if he is looping in like Fallon and other people, that's a conspiracy. And now you're talking criminal. And if they don't believe me, they go do their research instead of lying and misspelling everything. Because that shit's getting old too. Oh, he went down in subs again? Ooh, I want to go look. Where do you guys look at this stuff at? There's also a place where you can see how many super chats somebody got. I'm very interested in that. Is it, what is it called? I have her bullhorn, Anna. I have her bullhorn in my car. I'll be more than happy to bring it in. I put it in my car. Sometimes I'll drive down the road, and if I see the Jesus people out there with their big-ass cross screaming I'm going to hell, I just like, I know you are, but what am I? Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, he can't keep doing that either. Threaten to sue me and then harass me once a week. I'm glad he paid for it this time. And what he posted on his comp tab, it's public. But if he starts insinuating things that aren't true, then I mean my first course of action is a cease and desist on whatever lie he's telling. Because I don't have to tolerate that from somebody who sued my girlfriend and tried to bankrupt us. I don't have to tolerate that. Anybody else, I'd just be like, what? I ignore it. But him, nah, we're good. Keep it real. The fan is, I don't know, it's downstairs. It's downstairs. Yeah, along with mine. I had a fan too. It said, Daddy, I'll break it out too. What's up, Sky? How you doing? Yeah, a 20-year-old charge. I mean, like, he hasn't even let the process... Look, I'm all about people looking stupid in the future. That's cool. I got to defend myself against shit on here. Because, you know, there comes a time and place when he'll be like, oh, boy, do I look dumb. Boy. Yeah, so... Anyway, guys, GG, the Gaining Ground is about to go live at 5. Let me find a link for you. I don't know how to raid. How do you raid? Is it like you go to their stream and it's there? Let me look here. As he starts in 3 minutes, if I could figure this out. Oh, you're dangerous. Well, he's dangerous. He's proven that from his behavior with the public and strangers. So. Oh, you just dropped the link? Okay, well, I'll do that. I'm not going to try to figure it out. I'll look it up. There's GG's, the Gaining Ground stream. Go check it out. Also, Carrie will be live after the Gaining Ground. Carrie, the board housewife. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to her. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys coming in and checking it out. And I will be creating that giveaway for tomorrow, pending I'm not floating down 121. And as I always say, be kind to yourself, be kind to one another. If you don't have anything nice to say, make sure that shit's funny. I'm going to close out with Taxi Drivers Are My Bane. See you later.
Call a number and hop into a cab. I'm really drunk and I am going to act really freaking mad. Spent all day triggered, crying and mad. Now I'm off to the bar where I sit alone, oh so sad. Wig on my head and veneers on my teeth. I look cute, maybe a rich man I will meet. Put my troubles up and trying hard not to seethe. Once I'm empty-handed when I leave. So I hope in the ride I got nothing to hide. I tell the man drive, I want him inside. Go live and entertain. Everyone thinks I am insane. Got mush for a membrane. These taxi drivers are my bane, bane, bane. On the way home and all I can think about are deli meats. I'm so worked up my peanut boil burst all over the seat. I can't wait to go home and finally have a seat. There's something I must tell to all the people I meet. I'm 6 foot, Greg is my son and I'm not good with the ladies. Back in when 876 I was fat, so my parents bought me a Mercedes. The Fresh Prince of Lower Manhattan, and I hate babies. Make sure I get home okay since all my paid pigs are shady. I hope in the ride I got nothing to hide. I tell the man drive, I want him inside. Go live and entertain. Everyone thinks I am insane. Got mush for a membrane. These taxi drivers are my bane. Wave your hands in the air. I choke on my own hair. Bald as a burn victim. I am not the problem, I am the symptom. Ooh.